Friendship does not get enough love. I was talking to a friend about this, and he said to me, based off of something he read, he said, friendship is easily the most disposable relationship that you will have in your life. Every other relationship that you have in your life usually has some type of contract to it, right? So with family, you're kind of bonded by blood. There's like a blood contract. That sounds really scary, but it is October. Um, but you're bonded by blood, right? With a spouse, right? If you're married, you have this um, legal binding contract of marriage. If you are an employee or an employer, there is this legal binding contract between, people and corporations or whatever. And so it's friendship is the only relationship where there is no binding contract. Really, you become friends with a person because you want to. And to me, that's sad because I do know that friendship oftentimes gets friends get pushed to the wayside first. Um, and I just really desire for us to be in a place to understand how important friendship is. Friendship needs a glow up moment right now. And every relationship, really, every healthy relationship has a basis of friendship in it. Even my relationship that I have with my parents, like, yes, there's a different dynamic than I have with my friends, but there is a level of friendship between my parents and I. Friendship, obviously, with my friends, it's easy. Even as an uncle, I'm an uncle, and there is a level of friendship that I have with my nephews and nieces. And so, friendship, I think, oftentimes gets the low end of the stick. I don't know. Is that something people say? Um, but it really is really important. And I think as I'm getting older, friendship has been one of the most vital relationships in my life. I have some really great guy friends specifically, and I want to focus on that because I think it's really easy for guys to not have relationships that are deep and meaningful with each other, that it can be kind of shallow and surface level. And so I've been really grateful for the guys in my life who I've been able to build deep relationships with, and I've expressed to them how much they mean to me. And I have even gone as far as to text guys individually and say, like, hey, you're someone that I want to have in my life for a long time. And I just want you to know that because I feel like stuff like that is not said. And the reality with friendship is it takes effort, it takes energy, it takes intention. And if you're not reaching out to those people, it's really easy for friends to drift away. And so I feel like I'm in a really great season of my life where I have close friends that I care about. And I know for me personally, I can be someone who's very, here. I could be very here and not open and not share, not be vulnerable and try to solve my problems on my own. And as God is working through me to help me to become someone who not only can trust him, but can trust other people, I think I'm learning how to have healthy relationships with other guys in which I can be vulnerable and open and share and enjoy that. And I think I what I want for men specifically is for them to feel okay with opening up to their other guy friends. Like it's completely normal. And I think our relationships will be so much better when we understand that vulnerability is a strength in a relationship. It's not a weakness. You don't have to be the stoic guy who has everything under control all the time. But you're allowed to say things are hard. And I've sat across the table from some of my guy friends and we've had conversations about things that have been hard. We have conversations about ways in which we have felt disappointed with things that we've regretted, things that we're hoping for and dreaming for, things that we love. And that has been one of the best things in my life. And so uh, I want friendship to have its moment because it deserves it so much so. I saw uh, I was going to say a tweet, but I guess it's an X post now. Yikes. Saying that Gen Z actually desires more movies with friendship, focused on friendship, than they do on relationships. And I think that that's just such a beautiful thing. Not that I want to downplay relationships. I think there's so much beauty in being able to be in a romantic relationship with someone, to have a spouse, to have a family, to have kids. I think God sees that as all beautiful too. But I think friendship has been downplayed so much and it's so disposable that I just want it to have its moment because it deserves it. And it's something that's been, again, really important in my life. And I hope that if you're watching this, you have really good friends. And if you don't, that you would look into how do you make friends, close friends, friends who will change and transform you and impact your life in really good ways. Um, and knowing that there's some risk to that, I want to acknowledge that. Like going out and putting yourself out there is risky. But I think when you find people who care about you, it's worth it. So, yeah.